Hello and welcome back to La Scholar. Today we are going to be discussing criminal justice and complexities of this important field. Criminal justice is a very broad term that covers everything from the laws and regulations that defines criminal behavior to the procedure that are used to investigate and prosecute crimes. This field is incredibly important to our society as it helps us to maintain order and ensure that justice is served. One of the key focuses of criminal justice is the criminal justice system itself. This system is responsible for investigating criminal activities and ensuring that those who have committed crimes are held accountable for their actions. This system includes law enforcement agencies, courts, and correctional facilities. Each of these elements plays an important role in the process of criminal justice, and they all work together to ensure that justice is done. One of the key challenge of the criminal justice is ensure that the laws are applied fairly and impartially. This is particularly important in cases where an individual may be wrongly accused or convicted of a crime. In these cases, it is crucial that the criminal justice system is able to correct any error and ensure that justice is done. Another challenge of criminal justice is managing the societal cost associated with crime. This includes everything from law enforcement and court costs to the cost of housing and caring for convicted criminals. These costs can be significant and they must be managed carefully to ensure that we are using our resources in the most effective way possible. One of the most controversial issue in criminal justice today is the use of the death penalty. There are many arguments for and against the death penalty, and the issue remains hotly debated around the world. Supporters of the death penalty argue that it is an important deterrent to crime, while opponents argue that it is cruel and inhuman. Another important issue in criminal justice is the rights of a victim. Victims of crime have the right to be treated with dignity and respect, and they should receive support and for their loss. In addition, victims must be protected from retaliation by the person who committed the crime. One of the most important components of criminal justice is the criminal justice system itself. This system is responsible for investigating criminal activities and ensuring that justice is served. The criminal justice system includes all enforcement agencies, courts, and correctional facilities. Each of these elements plays an important role in the process of criminal justice, and they all work together to ensure that justice is done. The criminal justice system is not perfect. However, there are many shortcomings in the system that make it difficult to ensure that justice is served. For example, there are instances where evidence is mishandled or where suspects are coerced into making false confession. These problems can lead to wrongful convictions and serve to undermine the legitimacy of the criminal justice system. One of the most important aspects of criminal justice system is the importance of due process. Due process is the idea that everyone is entitled to fair trial and that laws must be applied and impartial. This is essential to maintaining a just society and ensuring that everyone is treated equally under the law. Another important aspect of criminal justice is the importance of rehabilitation. Rehabilitation involves working with convicted criminals to help them address the underlying issues that led to their criminal behavior. This may include education, counseling, and other forms of supports. The goal of rehabilitation is to help convicted criminals to become productive members of society while also reducing the likelihood that they will re-offend. Finally, it is important to recognize that criminal justice is an ever-evolving field. New technologies, new laws, and changing societal attitudes may all affect the way that criminal justice is practiced. As such, criminal justice professionals must be prepared to adapt to these changes and continue to enhance their skills and knowledge in order to ensure that justice is served. That's it for today's discussion on criminal justice. I hope you found this information both informative and thought-provoking. If you have any question or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And as always, stay tuned for more great content from Law Scholar.